It used to be that electric vehicles were much more expensive than their petrol counterparts. But with Vauxhall breaking ranks to launch the Frontera at price parity, that means exactly the same price for the EV and the petrol hybrid models, other manufacturers have been forced to slash the prices of their EVs. Well, greetings, Titans. I'm Dave. This is Dave Takes It On. Well, today we're going to reveal why EV prices have come crashing down and how they compare in a head-to-head with the best-selling petrol equivalent, with both at exactly the same price. But with factors like range, emissions, depreciation, performance and technology to consider, have we finally reached the point where EVs now easily surpass their petrol equivalent? Well, UK top 10 best-selling cars in 2024 were led by the Ford Puma. Models range from just £25,650 rise up to over £33,000. Here we're going to look at the most basic model, the cheapest, and that's the titanium at £25,650 on the road. We did have a choice here. Close behind it was the Nissan Juke and Kia Sportage, both a touch dearer, and further behind was the VW Polo, a bit cheaper, but that only achieved number 10 in the top 10. All prices of most basic models of petrol cars in top 10 vary between 20,000 and 30,000, so that set our criteria. The EV models must also cost between 20 and 30,000. In the EV market, our contenders include the MG4, BYD Dolphin, Renault 5, Vauxhall Frontera, Citroën EC3, Peugeot E2008, Hyundai Insta and the Vauxhall Corsa E, to name just a few, and that short list alone will shock many of you petrol heads. Price parity is already here. It's perfectly possible to get a small or medium family saloon or SUV in petrol, hybrid, plug-in hybrid or fully electric for a budget between £20,000 and £30,000. Well, we have to select a single contender. This is tricky because the best-selling budget EV has been the MG4, which has been around for a while. Last year was one of the best-selling budget EVs in the UK. However, recently the BYD Dolphin has entered the market and is rapidly overtaking it. MG4 sales are dropping slightly. Dolphin sales are rocketing. So I have to go for the BYD Dolphin, as this year, 2025, it will certainly be a leading contender. Well, first fact, price. Puma, the most basic model, is the titanium, list price £26,650. BYD Dolphin, £26,150. That's a negligible difference. In terms of dimensions, the Puma is 4,186 millimetres long, 1,805 wide, 1,533 high, curb weight 1,280, boot space with all 5 seats up is 456 litres, with 2 seats up 1,216. Dolphin 4,290 by 1,770 in height 1,570, weight 1,506, boot space 345 with the seats up, 1,310 with them down. So conclusion, both are pretty much identical in size. Dolphin's being over 200 kilograms heavier, has a boot space slightly smaller with all 5 seats up, slightly larger with all the rear seats down. Pretty much a tie. Engine and performance. Well, the Puma's got a 1-litre 3-cylinder engine which produces 125 PS at 6,000 RPM. It achieves a stated fuel range of between 46 and 63, giving it a stated range of 622 miles. CO2 is 133 according to WLTP. Maximum speed 119, 0 to 60 9.8. And the Dolphin has a single electric motor with 70 kilowatt power, approximately 95 PS. Batteries, the Blade, 45 kilowatt hours, achieves an efficiency of 4 miles per kilowatt hour, combined 6 miles in city driving. Stated range between 212 and 310 miles. CO2, 0. Maximum speed is 94, 0 to 60. 2 is 7 seconds. Recharging time with AC is 7 hours from 0 to 100%, and for DC rapid charging, 10 to 80% is 38 minutes. Conclusion: our performance is fairly similar for normal driving. Top speed's irrelevant, as the maximum speed allowed is 70, and both can easily exceed this. Dolphin's much quicker off the line. It's quite lively. Both cars very efficient in the relevant fuel group, with miles per gallon of probably around about 50 achieved overall with the Puma, and about 4 to 5 miles per kilowatt hour in a Dolphin. Refueling versus recharging, it's an impossible comparison. If you've got to go somewhere to fill up or charge, the Puma will be much quicker, even allowing for the trip to and from the petrol station. On the other hand, if you can charge at home, there is absolutely zero time spent, as it will charge at home overnight while you sleep. So the Dolphin, in that context, is infinitely quicker. On paper, the Puma achieves twice the range from full to empty, but again, this is purely a theoretical figure. You see, if you can charge at home, then your Dolphin will always have a full battery each morning, so you'll always have a range of 310 miles whenever you set off, while the Puma will only ever have a longer range if the tank is more than half full when you set off. In reality, neither car will likely be used for regular long road trips, much more likely to be a city or commuting runaround. In this role, both perform admirably. Anyway, features and extras. Now, this gets confusing because cars come with factory-fitted standard equipment and they offer optional extras. Much equipment is now regarded as, well, it's so absolutely basic, it no longer deserves a mention, like adjustable seats or manual tailgate. Yeah. Other almost essential equipment is often missing on the basic model, like, I don't know, mobile phone wireless charging pad, but it is available if you buy a higher model range. So the features listed here are included in the basic model, and they're regarded as worthy of a mention as not being normal standard equipment for the most basic model in the range. So the Puma, it's got 10 spokes, 17-inch alloy wheels in black. Will appeal to some people. LED projector headlights, heated front windscreen, sat-nav and DAB with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, automatic headlights, cruise control with intelligent speed assist. Well, the Dolphin, metallic paint, not normally on a basic model. LED automatic headlights, 16-inch bicolor alloy wheels, electrically adjustable 6-way driver seat, electrically adjustable 4-way passenger seat, front seat heaters, 12.8-inch electrically rotatable touchscreen, intelligent voice control, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, tyre pressure monitoring system, child presence detection, 360-degree view cameras, intelligent power brake, adaptive cruise control, intelligent cruise control, front cross traffic alert, blind spot detection, emergency lane keeping assist, electric parking brake, intelligent speed limit control, traffic sign recognition, predictive collision warning, vehicle to load function. That's an interesting one. Keyless entry and keyless start. Well, actually, the full list is very much longer, but the conclusion here, the EV Dolphin is clearly in a different league, standing head and shoulders above the Puma, making it look hopelessly out of date. It still has the much-loved buttons and knobs many regard as essential, but it also has a full, powerful, advanced computer to set it apart. And these are not gimmicks or my perceived EV bias. Listen to the road safety experts and the government. They force all cars on our roads to be as safe as possible and require a Euro NCAP test and a full report. The Puma scores 4 stars right across the board, pretty average readings. That's it. Full report states a number of areas, including driver and passenger and child safety, where protection is at best marginal. The Dolphin, meanwhile, scores 5 stars and substantially above average in all areas. In the full report, there's just one marginal area in one specific test. It's involving the driver's chest, while all the others are rated as good or scoring maximum readings. In addition, the Dolphin has numerous safety features just not available on the Puma, even as optional extras. If you're still under the impression that Chinese EVs are death traps and rubbish, read the full NCAP report to get the facts. Here I display just the summary. These Chinese EVs are amongst the safest cars on the roads today, and they're beaten in the tests only by more expensive EVs. Well, the tech available on such a budget model as the Dolphin is to be commended. The automated safety and driver assist systems fitted to even the most basic EVs is simply amazing. These systems do focus on safety 100% of the time and provide safer motoring for us and our passengers. But the electric motor and computer also provide a better driving experience. Automatic handbrakes, single pedal driving where you don't actually need to press the brake pedal, make driving enjoyable and relaxing. At speed, the little 1 litre engine is screaming away several thousand RPM while the electric motor just hums along almost silently. I'm not going to tell you that the EV is just better. It's different. In some areas, it is significantly far superior, such as safety. In others, it may not be such a clear decision. For example, if you cannot charge at home, it's a different argument. But the pure specs of EVs versus ICE are clearly very different. With price parity now achieved, both these models within a few £100 of each other. The models now require a fresh look. No longer do you need to pay a premium to go electric. These cars are almost identical in size, space, fairly close together in performance, but wildly different in features and a different galaxy regarding safety. Once again, you make the decision as to whether an EV is for you, but you might be missing out if you don't at least look at both before spending your hard-earned savings or signing up for a loan or lease for several years. I'm Dave.
We want to thank you for watching along as Dave takes it on. And if you like what we do, all we ask of you is to click that like and subscribe to follow along.
Thank you for watching Dave Takes It On.
Yep.
I can't think of anything interesting to say.